This week, CPS gets pushback from Hyde Parkers, but this time over an arts and physical education program. Find out why. Plus, the 53rd Street SSA brings a street cleaning jobs program back to Hyde Park, and a filmmaker focuses her documentary on Hyde Park educator Sue Duncan. A Chicago Public Schools representative laid out the CPS arts plan at a meeting with the Hyde Park Kenwood Community Action Council last Wednesday. The plan has some ambitious goals for arts education, like putting a full-time arts instructor in every school. That might sound like it'd be music to a Hyde Parker's ears, but it wasn't all positive feedback from the CAC. Committee interim co-chair Christy Ulrich Papson had some praise for the plan, but also some reservations.
I'm really afraid of what the schools will have to cut to maintain those positions.
CPS will use surplus TIF funds to award money for 84 arts teachers in a competitive grant process. That's for 84 of its 681 schools. And even the schools that get the grants will be expected to assume the full cost for the teachers after 2 years. Papson says that's not good enough.
I think that the plan needs more positions and more funding.
The CPS representative said the plan is meant to ensure the stability of arts in the schools. The 53rd Street Special Service Area will pay the company CleanSlate to take care of litter and some snow. CleanSlate hires people who are homeless or at risk of homelessness for transitional jobs to help them re-enter the workforce. They were hired by the 53rd Street TIF until 2011, when the TIF used its money for Harper Court. SSA member George Rumsey says the decision was unanimous.
Several years ago when we had CleanSlate, they did a terrific job of showing up, really being ambassadors for the street, talking to people, and making sure the street was just spotless. So it was one of our top priorities to see if we couldn't get them back into the neighborhood.
The SSA will pay $45,000 for 2 days of work a week. CleanSlate won't be able to fully clear snow, so the SSA hopes to find a way to work that out before winter. The SSA also covers part of Lake Park and 55th Street. Sue Duncan was the Hyde Park educator who, as a 26-year-old, founded an academic and extracurricular enrichment center for Black Southside youth in 1961. It's still around today. And Melina Cobb was a University of Chicago student when she met Sue. 10 years later, she's produced Remember Me, Sue, a movie that takes a broad look at the center's history.
Sue had a huge impact on my life personally. Like, she was kind of like a second mother to me when I was in school. You know, she would pick me up and drive me to the center, and we would have these conversations in her car, and I got to know her pretty well.
While Anne Duncan is mother to Arne Duncan, the U.S. Secretary of Education, the center might just be a bigger claim to fame. Among its graduates are singer R. Kelly and a Chicago Bulls player. The film will air on WTTW, Chicago's PBS affiliate, and online. Go to remembermesue.com for more. From the calendar, it's an improv show, but Hyde Park style. Auditions are on for Drones, Clones, and Phones, a Hyde Park Players improv production that will make a point about privacy in the modern era. The show's director is Dan Friedrich.
This is it's an experimental kind of show. It's improv, and yet it's about something.
Auditions are at Augustana Lutheran Church at 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday, May 3rd. No experience is necessary. That's it for this week. For the Hyde Park Herald, I'm Andrew Holtzman. Thanks for listening.